Hey friends, Fuga here once again. Welcome back to episode 7 of our Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes blind playthrough. Last we left off, we had just finished a big old battle. Ended up fighting against the Ashen Demon and coming out in one piece. Though, in true Warriors fashion, it was one of those bosses where you can't really stagger them and it gets to be a pain in the butt. But we did it nonetheless. Oh. I was just having fun. So this time around, as you can tell by the mini-map, we're going to be checking out all the people, talking to everybody. Apparently there's a new facility. We're just going to go for a whole round and see what happens. One note that's not game related, but hopefully will be soon. Well, kind of. I got a new computer. I might have mentioned this in a previous video, but it finally arrived today. Now, I have not hooked it up. Do not know how soon I'll be able to do so. I gotta do a lot of transitioning of documents, etc. over from one computer to the other. But look forward to that in the near future. If not as much for this Nintendo Switch game, for all the other games that we play on the computer, such as Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak or Bug Fables. But we'll see. I'm excited for it. You know, faster, better, stronger. So it'll be a good time. But I think I've yammered on long enough, so let's just kind of go around. We'll go clockwise as usual and see what everyone has to say. I have a mixing of emotions.
I must be telling you.
Yeah, that's right, she's not talking. Count Bergalies is the man who is attacking Dagda and Bridget, and now the same man is being overrun by the Alliance army. I will never be allowing the man who defeated Bridget to die in this place.
So basically...
Well, from Bridget's perspective, he's someone you have a grudge against. Do you want him to live anyway?
Yes.
Yes, this is my feeling. It would be shameful for him to be perishing here. Doing so would give me much sadness. Agreed. What do you have to say?
Got a sec?
Speaking of the Minister of Military Affairs, remember how poorly he got along with the Minister of Domestic Affairs? Well, Hevering isn't a military house, so he'd never actually turn up on the battlefield. But he's probably thinking Count Bergalies got his just desserts. All important stuffs, but more or less review. So, having controller drift again. Thank you, Switch. I love you. And hey, there's our new... Well, I don't know what I was going to say Cinnamon. He's definitely gray-haired, but... my new friend Ash. Oh, it's you. Listen, I've surrendered and I'll follow whatever orders I'm given. I'm a full part of the Imperial Army now. Now is also an Imperial Army, and above all, I can't choose death.
Absolutely.
Yep, you only get one life. Best take care of it. What am I fighting for? It's okay, friend. I won't have much to do with you this playthrough anyways, but it's also always nice to have a thief that I could throw on the battlefield if need be. Not that it really matters, I can make a thief whenever I want, and right now my main character is a thief. That'll change eventually. Soon. Kappa.
How may I help you?
I was thinking of entering Leicester, but I ended up coming back here in a hurry. I'm a priest of the Southern Church, you see, and I hope to attempt a parley with the Eastern Church. However, given our current situation, I can but wait to see how things unfold. Okay, who's over here? Bernadetta!
Oh no!
Am I going to end up surrounded and killed in enemy territory like Count Bergalies someday?
Are you sure?
I wouldn't go carving his tombstone just yet. Sorry, you're right. It's probably just bad luck, huh? I'm still worried. Don't worry, I'll make sure you never get surrounded like that. I've broken through plenty of sieges in my day. Really? I'm glad to hear that. That's right. Mutang Fuya. I'll keep you safe. Especially since you're going to be on the one I'm controlling more often than not. Wait. So nice one to talk to her twice. For the last. Awkward controlling the run animation, but it's okay.
Hello, you.
We'll worry about
Come
expanding
back
after we're
soon,
done with
alright?
everything, see where resources lie.
I carry a
Why are we
little of
yawning at
everything
3 in the
here.
afternoon? Or 3:50 in the afternoon. There we go. Hour makes a difference, I guess. Feels like we're doing pretty good on things. Doing good here. All you have is
You've got an eye
intermediate.
for
I'll
quality, friend.
buy a lot of them. I wish you could give me advance
Hope to see you again soon.
or a master.
By the by.
Are you alright, Commander? I heard the Great Bridge of Mirrodin was taken from us. bridge is an important point for merchants, so I hope we regain it sooner rather than later. That's to say nothing of the threat of being invaded, though I hope we needn't worry about that. Yeah, we should be good in that front, but it does suck. So, as a reminder, the big battle here is going to be to take the bridge and break out Count Burgley's out of the being surrounded. Claw's got him in a bit of a jam. Speaking of, Casper, Count Burgley's son. I don't have to worry about my father. I mean, he's Count Burgley's. He's invincible. Still, nothing's a guarantee on the battlefield, and I can't shake these thoughts of what might happen.
Let's do it.
Cheer up, Caspar. We're gonna save him.
Right.
Yeah, you're right, and we'll do it together. My friend, the Gatekeeper.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report. Oh, wait. One thing to report. The situation with the Alliance in the North seems really bad. I sure hope that gets sorted soon. And if nothing else, I hope everyone comes home safe. So, why can't we get him as DLC for 3 houses? You know, not 3 hopes, 3 houses. Well, screw it, both. But it just seems like it'd be awesome to use him as a natural controllable character. And he's such a... Everyone loves him. I'm so glad they brought him back, though. Even though I know really it's
Supplies are the
not that big of a deal. But, you know, just having him in the game like that makes me happy. Okay, receive all. Nice, nice. We'll come back and worry
Everything
about
has its use.
deliveries later. Yuritsa. Herm is close. Where have I heard that before? Not your business. But it has been decided that I am the House of Scion.
That reminds me.
That's right, Herm is your last name. I never forgot all about that. There's no need to remember. I have quite the voice for him. Like, there's no need to remember. So that's not right either. That's almost too high-pitched.
A moment of your time.
I obey the Empire. I've answered the call and sent out a full complement of troops. Thank you, Viscount. Lancaster cares little for minor nobles, so I would find the Empire's rule more preferable. Further, this provides a good opportunity to teach Count Gleister a lesson he will not soon forget. Dun dun dun. Anything good to see in here? Anything good to say? You don't have anything to tell me? Oh, hi. Hang on.
Now see here.
We were most artfully deceived by Count Gloucester. The Count is Lawrence's father, you know. And Manuela was in charge of his class, the Golden Deer. It is undoubtedly depressing to have to fight one's former student. But I wonder if that's... I mean, I wonder if she's always would be, the Golden Deer, minus... actually... I actually kind of wonder if she's always a Golden Deer or not. Or maybe Yuritsa just always follows you to whatever class you choose. Keep that in mind for a future playthrough. Let's keep that in mind. I'm curious. That's not necessarily saying it's canon that she would always be their professor, but it does seem interesting. I never paid too much attention to that in 3 Houses. I don't know if they ever told us. They might have. I just might have forgotten. It's been a while. First I got you here. Who are you?
How can I be of service?
The southern bank of the lower Armid River is in Hiram territory. Are you familiar with House Hiram? They once had considerable power as one of the 7 great noble families. However, they ran afoul of the former emperor and were in danger of being crushed entirely. This incited the remaining great noble families to wrest power from the emperor in the insurrection of the 7. Ooh, dramatic. Fire non-item. In here, however, there is an item. Book. Mr. Poland. Tyranny, eventually turns into a big old battle. Nemesis. That's actually important from 3 Houses for reasons I won't go into for spoilers. Though, he does appear in the first cutscene of the game, so not really that much of a spoiler. But... Tactics. Additional warrior gauges. Additional vulnerary slot. Level up capabilities.
My instruction
Interesting.
comes at a high price.
I'll actually look at that. What you got? Okay. Only gonna be used for that anyway, so. Oh. Neat. More points. Actions. I don't even use vulneraries. At this point, I don't care. Yeah, that's pretty useful, but... ability slots at 6. That seems very useful. I will keep in mind that could be good. Third warrior slot's always good as well.
Don't
I might
neglect
end
your
up
daily
investing.
studies.
Tactics are essential in victory. I should keep in mind as I prepare.
Over here.
Alright, Constance, what do you have to say? I have never seen you so happy. You appear to be quite the excellent mercenary, my friend. Perhaps you'd be willing to help me with my my battle preparations? Well, why didn't I phrase it like a question? I know you won't confuse me. I'll call upon you later, so do be prepared. Do I not get to choose? I see experiments. Mad scientist character. Interesting. Again, never played Ashen Wolves DLC, so... Ashen House? Ashen Wolves? I think it's Ashen Wolves. I forgot.
By the way,
Gerald's mercenaries certainly gave us all we could handle in Madrid. Next time we see them will be far too soon, I tell you what. I can't believe the kingdom hired them. Although I suppose it's a relief that they won't show up in our fight against the Alliance, eh? Eh? Did you just jinx us? Say Pierre, I'm gonna come find you. And thank you. So I can get my revenge on the demon. Well, not revenge for me, because I beat them, but... even though they ran away with like 5 HP, but I beat them. Poland is certainly growing turbulent. During such times, it's not unusual to see various schemers appear to try and turn the chaos to their own advantage. There are a number of young generals in this army, so people like myself and Hanneman, well, we have to be extra careful. Indeed. Always gotta watch out for backstabbing like that. We'll be back to say hi to you.
Hi there.
I owe Count Leopold my life. That's why I volunteered to be transferred from Garreg to here. I will help him. I swear it. Good man.
I beg your pardon.
Are you going to become a playable character, I wonder?
Could you spare a moment?
My apologies, but a portion of the responsibility for losing the Great Bridge of Mirrodin falls to me. I was late in noticing that communication had been cut off from Garreg. When we fight to retake the bridge, I will soon the vanguard and see my name cleared. I'll be counting on you. Hard to say if she's going to become a permanent character or not. Might not. I understand there's a war on here, but we're all being worked like plow horses. Still, I suppose it can't be helped if our allies are in danger of annihilation. It would be a terrible waste of effort if we weren't able to assist them. So let us endeavor to ensure we can do so.
Absolutely.
We'll get everything we got. Save you for last, along with the other guy. Wait, who's the other guy? Puppy.
Listen up.
You may be aware of this already, but the Burt can be cruel. The Burt? Oh, you mean Hubert? Yeah, but you know, it's fine. Long story. Plus, I owe him for that business under Garreg.
Huh?
I'm not following at all. Yeah, sorry about that, I just wanted to complain a little. Sorry. I don't know what business she's talking about, but we'll go with it. Reference to the other game probably that I missed out on. What a shame. Hatchery. Dorothea. Or Dorothy. I swear it's Dorothea, but probably Dorothy. I'm just being dumb for the last 6 videos. I'm glad we helped Ash see the error of his ways. But things may not always work out like that. We're going to face other classmates, and there's no way to tell how that might end. I mean, we did just beat the crap out of Ingrid. I understand Edie's circumstances, so I don't plan to demand she put a stop to the war.
That's not good.
But it's always painful to have an acquaintance die. I couldn't have been born in a more peaceful time. Here. Imperial Soldier High.
Excuse me.
On the northern bank of Armide, downstream of the Great Bridge, lies the territories of Goneril and Ordelia. House Ordelia, who once expressed loyalty to the Empire, followed the dogs of House Gloucester and changed their stance. But House Goneril was ready to fight to the bitter end, and that stance is all the more clear now. There we go.
What to do? Do you have a moment?
Our army rushed over here to Alliance territory, and I'm worried about the situation in the kingdom. And yes, we have a reasonable amount of forces left, as well as whatever General Randolph has, but... I don't know, I gave him a country accent. Randolph.
So
The
basically,
bad news is if Saints of Ceros attacks us. I mean, we still haven't fought their major players yet. Right? They're the leading Audi of Poland, the best of the best. I beg to disagree. We're better. We're better than Geralt, we're better than him. And I find out funny that Eloise ended up joining the Knights of Geralt, or Knights of Geralt. Yeah, Geralt's mercenaries.
If I may.
Count Bergaliz is a beast of a man, and one of the keen sense for traps. Yet for him to not smell betrayal, well, I have no choice but to praise Count Gloucester's deception.
you sure?
He was caught off guard, and maybe the enemy had some kind of advantage. Count Bergaliz, caught off guard? Impossible. The man understands tactics on an intimate level. As a warrior, he would never yield to recklessness and make such an error in judgment. Sorry, Hubert, I guess I disappointed you. Hey, Edie. What occurred was truly regrettable. I should have seen through Count Gloucester's duplicity. Or perhaps it is more accurate to say I misjudged the man's ambition. He prizes his people above all, and we created a situation where he wanted to fight. I'll need to reflect on that. Agreed, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna beat the crap out of him and make this work.
How'd it go?
Ooh, reward gift.
Any result's a good result.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Training grounds, what do we have? Already got that. Can't get the veteran training year yet, so there's no reason not to. Care about that right now. Blacksmith. That. And do that. I'm starting to get a feeling how the crafting works. You got your one thing, and then the rest of us is all just miscellaneous. Doesn't matter. Training grounds. They want me to pick something. Well, you know what? In character uses swords. Let's do swords. I think swords is probably the most used one in the game, so we'll do that.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
No one else has anything, but I do see a mystic character over there. You know, let's just run over. We can get there just as fast running. How did I miss you, Ferdy? Did I run right by you and not see you, or did you just not appear when I ran in here?
Pardon me.
Have you heard of a man named Acheron? He's the head of Kaos Phlegethon, who rules over the Great Bridge of Myrden. At first he pledged loyalty to Adressia, but no sooner did the man hear about Count Gloucester's actions than he betrayed us and surrendered the bridge. It takes quite the opportunity to change camps as easily as someone changes their color, or as some change their clothes. And I am having fun reading today. Granted, there's some interesting names here, but I'd like to do a little bit better. We'll do Chore Master first.
Care to make yourself useful?
Volunteer, we'll do these two. Boom.
I've got nothing to worry about with the
I can only hope to You've done plenty for me, Coco.
Only great, huh?
There. Done. I disagree. It would have been... We all must do our fair share.
Alrighty. Kitchen Master, who are we gonna cook for?
Hunger is the true enemy.
Anything good? Oh, wait, active meal effects. There we go. Now I can see the right menu. You know what? I want to go with something like that, where I can get a couple important peoples. This one. Meh. know, I'm gonna go with Hubert. Why not? Hubert and happy. We're happy. I guess it's great.
Solid, solid.
I see someone has been digging into my culinary preferences. Well, who am I to say no?
Wait, for me? Great. I love this stuff.
Good old Hubert. You know, he's kind of really lets on, even though
hungry.
he can be evil as F. But I like Hubert's character. Speaking of, so Happy doesn't have a conversation at C. Interesting if the MC doesn't always have a conversation with people. That feels interesting, but I don't really care that much. It's all good. Oh, Hubert.
Well, there's a face I'm not used to seeing on the training grounds. Something wrong, Hubert?
Ironic since he's been a part of every training ground so far.
I have merely come to examine the equipment. I hear whispers that it is in quite the state. Further, my being here should come as no surprise. Her Majesty and I train in these grounds often.
I never would have guessed. Can't say I'm not jealous, though.
Shall I put in a request with Her Majesty on your behalf? I'm quite certain she'd join you.
That's all right. Maybe she'd throw me a bone from time to time, but that wouldn't make us training buddies the way you two apparently are.
I expect the conversation with Hubert to go like this, but okay.
Well, it is true this has been a long-running custom of ours. In any case, if you do desire a session with either myself or Her Majesty, you only need ask. A mercenary with no backing such as yourself has much to gain by earning Lady Edelgard's favor. Of course, we would not be without benefit. Your rise in standing would paint an ideal picture for our people.
How do you mean?
Many commoners crave progress, a path upward in life, and your example would prove that path exists.
Especially if you're looking to abolish nobility to the degree that Edelgard is looking to. So, you know, someone rising from a commoner to a general is a pretty big jump.
The common folk would never expect to see their emperor train alongside someone of your dubious origins. At least not outside the pages of a fairy tale.
Okay. Hubert's voice actor is good. I like his voice actor. He does such a good job of fitting the role. You know, he didn't have to throw in that pause for dubious, but just the way he does that, it's just someone of your dubious origins is great.
Dubious origins. Little harsh, don't you think? Still, it doesn't sound too bad if I can use that to help lift people up.
On the other hand, your presence would also cause great turmoil amongst the elites of our society. They may even despise you. A symbol of the ungrateful commoner, granted privilege well beyond their station.
Oof. But hey, Dorothea's a commoner too. Why don't they hate her?
Dorothea is a famed former songstress, well esteemed in the
Gotcha.
upper echelons of society. Your situation is vastly different.
Right. Well, no point worrying about it if it's gonna happen no matter what.
Precisely. Things may yet change in the years ahead. But for
It
now,
change.
all we can do is live with it.
So coddling the elites means the commoners end up oppressed, while hoisting commoners up only agitates the elites. Glad I'm not the one who has to rule the empire. This whole thing sounds like a total mess.
A mess indeed.
Hubert's fun. Okay. Yeah, I'll just run it. Screw it. Training instructor.
Training can
Let's-
be the difference between victory
I
and
forget, is there
defeat.
anything I have to inquire? Thief, no. Edelgard, yes, because she got Armored Knight. Armored Lord's maxed. I can't go on. I'd love to go on. But she can become, I'm not sure, but she can become Brigand.
I will hew my own path with this power.
You're using an axe. That is a good way to say it. he has nothing to say. You have nothing to say. Dorothy is still an Armor Knight. Fun. Okay, cool. Someone's gonna max out. Yep. Alright, Ferdy, get out of the
Go
way.
easy on me, Ferdy.
All right.
I only hope my mind doesn't wander to other things while we train.
Training together sure beats doing it alone.
Okay, that works too.
I need more strength than this. I imagine this will serve me well.
Hey, anything that makes...
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
I'm checking you out. Oh, you are max. Do I'm checking you out. And I can't go on any farther. Priest makes sense. Kappa? Why not? Black-hearted priest.
One cannot achieve victory without challenge.
I do agree. It doesn't fit, but we'll go with it anyway. Alright, so you have no choice there. Lance. I miss knights having lances. I do like the armor knight thing with this axe. It's cool, but it feels like just traditional knights. I miss them. They're so good. Also odd that you have paladins no longer the capsule. Now they brought out the thing here. And other games, you know, General, Fortress Knight General, and Great Knight were either Great Knight either didn't exist or it was an alternate, weaker version of the General, but has mobility, which is why you chose it. So that sort of thing's interesting that they, you know, kind of made this the capsule, even though really the Fortress Knight. And you can see even in here though, they did keep the idea that the Fortress Knight has more defense, though in the Warriors game that matters a lot less than Fire Emblem itself. Kind of interesting to see what happens if he becomes a grappler. Probably nothing good, but having literally nothing else I really want to build on him. So yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Rowler. Punch people in the face.
Giving less than one's all is unacceptable.
Thanks, Skippy. No idea what I want to put on you, so you don't matter with that. You definitely don't matter with that. Abilities. Yeah, those would do no use. Oh, actually. There. When I'm paying attention to things. And drop. Cool. Max, let's keep on training. Which means Dorothy's up next. As expected, Monica close behind, but
This'll help me break new boundary.
Not that there's any point in me getting stronger.
yes, there is.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, anything that makes me...
This better not be one of those weird powers.
Clumsy, weird
Even
power.
a mule will eventually reach its destination.
Time to work you into shape.
Okay, we're looking for a brigand. Brawler makes a lot of sense, so we'll do Brawler. In fact, I know I've used him as Brawler in the previous playthrough if I used him. I think I used him.
Can't wait to try this out.
I did. It was actually pretty solid. No, I don't care. And then rank up. Oh, right. There's no reason I went in there in the first place. Dorothy, whichever. We have problems. We have no more magic base classes for you to level up with. So, What do we want to do? Do we want to do... Yeah, we'll do this way. Oh.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Class. Boom. I was like, wait, why are you getting Iron Lance +3? But for now, that'll work. I don't really care. Later. So, there we go. Looks good. Last training.
You don't have to say anything, Coco.
As you wish, my dearest Happy.
Look at them working on their magic together.
There. Are we done now?
Okay, perfect.
One step. Only thorns left on this rose.
Max HP +500 is solid. Look at you.
Time to work you into shape.
Where's those for? That's right, Monica. I changed you to a mage. I'll change you to a priest now.
My love.
Comes in many forms, yes. Okay. The one note here, level up reset, I found out, doesn't actually let you keep all your stats. Which I think I discussed in the previous video. But it does let you, of course, keep any of your item uses,
Proper
like
training,
+1
you'll be
strength items, +1 defense, etc. But the big thing it allows you to do is, stat gains are influenced, not only by their natural growth, but also by what class you have. So if you're using Flugel, you might probably get more strength and, I'm guessing, more speed or something. Something like a Myrmidon or a Swordmaster, than maybe like a Brigand, for example, which might be a lot more strength and more tank or something. Or like a mage, you'll get magic instead of strength and stuff. So or more likely to get those. So I find that kind of interesting. So if you have a path for your character, like if I want Bernie, if I eventually I want her to make her a mage, and I've unlocked all the classes and did everything, but she's got 60 some strength and 30 magic, then I can redo her levels and make it so I can focus my stat gains in that direction. Speaking of Bernie, you already got strength in. Good. Yeah, that seems like it's pretty weak. Take that. You take that. Hubert, I like you. You can be charming. Okay. I think we've been long enough in camp. Chapter 6. What was it? Chapter 5? Chapter 6. Bridge of Betrayal. Let's take a look at what this map has in store for us. So our goal is up and left. That looks like Anna. Yes, Anna. That sounds wonderful. I can't get to you, Anna. I'm trying. Okay, so. Okay, so I really got to focus on killing a lot of enemies to make sure I get that. Interesting. Let's see, anything else? Just do the thing, don't suck, do the thing. Okay. Protect your allies and their supplies. This seems like it's going to be a pain in the rear. Bernie's got it covered. He gets an armor knight. We got 3 of them, so basically we're just going to blow through everything and try and get through as quick as possible. Got it. We've been on this map before, though, if memory serves. This is a smaller version of it, because I think it used to go all the way around, and it was a bigger map than this. That's okay. Bernie's behind me. It's good. Okay.
The fight
just hit
starts
start.
now.
We have to escape. We're no good to anyone if we die here.
You got my back?
We will surmount this challenge together.
Oh, guess it's time to.
We're in bad
It's not
shape
blade
over
works.
here.
Alright, fighter. Good. Just go in the way so I can see. Oh, we'll get there in a sec.
Don't mind if I do.
Can't see. Ah, no, I'll take you out. Get out of my way.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
This is perfect. Let's break him.
On to the next one.
And broken.
So well. It's okay for me to take it
Okay,
easy
caught
a
him
little
off.
bit.
Well, right now you're taking it pretty easy, Bernie. So, yeah, sure.
Have to be strong to survive.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
You got crunched. Wasn't really intending to go through with just the main character, but since we're kind of, fighting active. Oh, good. And hi, Thief. Hi, Thief number 2. Hi, Thief number 1.
You'll have to take things from here.
Hi, Thief number 2.
Is that all we've got?
It'd be nice if I could see what I'm doing here. Oh. One brawler done, 2 brawlers done.
All of our expectations.
How can I face my comrades after this?
Alright, I'm just gonna cast you over here. Good.
I gotta fall back. Somebody help me!
Oh, run away so I can do things. I think not. Back chop. We'll go see the combo in a sec. Oh, some things I remember down there. Okay, good. Okay, good. Broke that. Let's go. Counter's okay.
Too easy. Out of the way.
Show me what you're
Gonna
capable
break him
of.
this time around. That's okay. I am right next to it. Thank you.
So good.
And broken thief. Almost didn't break him, but good. This thief is also dead. Thief behind me is not. Good finish, Bernie.
Time to make a name for ourselves.
And you're dead as well. Armor saved.
I won't ever forget your kindness.
Yeah, no problem. Did I grab the tonic? Sure. Healing. I don't need that. Oh well. Over there. What's up?
Let's link up. Let's do this together.
Just realized I did not kill the guy, or catch the other guy. Unless I got lucky. Oh, we did get him. Good. Victory.
Getting out of
Easy
fights
fight.
alive is kind of my thing.
Missed the money though. But I think I might have gotten the S rank this time. Yeah, I blazed that one.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad, not great. Good speed, but kind of was hoping for a little more strength.
I'm getting better, but at what cost?
Good question.
I won't let myself stop here.
Yeah, you kind of blew through things. I need to change that. Oh, also level up, yay.
Hey, a new power. All right.
Who knew this power slept within?
Only thorns left on this rose.
Yeah. Mace. Mace. You know what? Those could be good. Could be. Money. Alright, Anna, where are you going to now? Oh?
What did your investigation uncover, Hubert?
It appears those who slither in the dark had nothing to do with any of this. This plot was hatched by Houses Regan and Gloucester alone.
In other words, we know exactly where the idea to encircle our troops came from. Claude von Regan, leader of the Alliance.
He's going to be a true thorn in our side now that he is in charge. Back when Duke Regan had no clear heir, the lords were busy maneuvering to be next in line, and Claude appeared in an instant and laid claim to the seat of power. We were hoping that would be enough to throw the Alliance into disarray, but he has done a remarkable job of seizing the reins.
That's Claude.
Feigning discord with Gloucester while they privately schemed together was an especially nice touch. Sadly, it seems we're facing a gifted tactician as well as a skilled leader.
That's Claude.
Yet for a tactician, he woefully underestimated Count Burgles. I say we finish his education. It is time Claude learns the gulf between his power and the Empire's cannot be bridged with a few clever tricks.
Brute force, I like it. Oh. Ah, good news, I was planning to go there anyway. Sure. I have no idea what this is going to do. Oh, 2 units. Cannot be a main character. Can be a main character. Oh, I see. It's just morale. Sure, easy. That seems kind of pointless. Sure.
Hey
Sure,
there!
Yay. Okay. Let's roll. So I'm guessing you can carry characters over in between playthroughs. I like to think. Or at least maybe it'll be like Fire Emblem 3 Houses where you can, if you've unlocked like relationships, you can use it to boost quick or something. So I'll have to make sure I'm ready for that. No, more importantly, Anna.
Greetings!
I was just thinking, you know, I got all these relationships I'm building, but, you know, some of them I'm not focusing on at all, like Yuritsa, for example. I just don't care, so, you know, those will be saved for another playthrough, but something like, you know, Hubert and Bernie, you know, I could potentially bring that to another playthrough, potentially. We'll have to see. They may let you carry characters over, but maybe they'll just hand wave it, or maybe they won't let you do it at all. Hard to say. Things looking rough, which means it's time for me to do some business. Don't worry, I'm not some war profiteer who prioritizes money over what's right. Oh, can you say hi to the Emperor for me?
Well, hello there!
Yeah.
Is that the one?
This is why I saved money.
Is that the one? Nothing but the best for you.
I'll
Nothing
buy
but the
those,
best
you can't
for
buy
you.
those otherwise.
Nothing
I'll
but
buy
the
those.
best for you. Is that the one?
Good stuff. You know what?
Is that the one?
I have
Nothing
money.
but the
I'm in
best
no
for
need of
you.
money.
Is that the one?
I'm good. Anna,
Come
give me
back
more.
soon.
Okay, Anna, can you give me more?
Greetings. Welcome. Come back soon.
I wonder if she'll be able to join your party. Maybe that'll be like a playthrough 2 type thing. Hard to say though. Who knows, maybe a few other secret characters that join your playthrough in the second one. Who knows? I should keep organizing documents. I don't think I've gotten Monica up far enough yet. Oh, main character and her are at max. You're gonna be there naturally. You're probably gonna get there naturally, but I'll just screw out of Hubert.
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
I know this is for Her Majesty, but I wouldn't mind if it turned into a chance to outshine you.
Well, what better way to get results than a little healthy competition? I am amazed we managed to get along well enough for our work to pass muster.
Indeed. I wouldn't be able to face Her Majesty with pride in my chest if we botched this task. We all must do our fair share.
That was funny. Okay, support info. Let's go. Hubert with Monica? Hubert with Monica.
Oh, there you are, Hubert. I have been searching everywhere for you.
And to what end? Has Her Majesty summoned me?
Oh, she would never use me for a task like that. I just wanted to thank you, albeit reluctantly.
I do not recall having done anything that would merit such a sincere display of gratitude.
Hubert.
Well, you probably just saw it as part of your normal administrative duties. You fixed quite a big mistake in my last report before Her Majesty had the chance to look at it. I woke up in a panic when I realized what I had done. Imagine how mortified I was to see you'd already corrected everything.
Ah, yes. I may have done something of the sort. As Her Majesty's loyal servant, it is my duty to pare down the number of unnecessary matters which wander across her desk. I must say, I was surprised to see you make such a foolish and obvious... Have you truly grown so lax? Even as you style yourself the greatest of our Emperor's retainers?
I'm aware of the mistake I made, but I would never dream of calling myself something like that. Well, perhaps I said it once or twice in the heat of the moment, but I never actually meant it. If anyone is Her Majesty's best retainer, it's you. And without House Vestra's say-so, I could never become one of her servants.
At present, I very much doubt you are fit to serve as Her Majesty's servant.
Excuse me?
It is true that I did not make a conscious choice to serve Her Majesty at first. Instead, I simply did it because my father decreed it must be so. But such bounds no longer define our relationship. I do not serve the Emperor. My loyalty is to Lady Edelgard, and her alone. I stand with her in a manner that goes beyond the bounds of ruler and servant. Do you understand this?
I want to be like that with Her Majesty as well. But I am only the child of a baron, so I don't have excuses to linger in the palace all the time. I have to return to my family's estate once I've fulfilled my duties for the day, and I get summoned back to our territory often. I am not like you. I cannot just be at her side unless I have a good reason to be there.
Indeed. Hock's territory is in the far west of the Empire. I surmise you have had to spend much of your time away from Enbar. Furthermore, you will be a baron one day. Your duties will prevent you from dedicating yourself solely to Her Majesty.
Yeah, fun. I like
Exactly.
that one.
Unlike you, I have an entire territory's worth of people to protect, but I still won't give up, even from afar. No. Precisely because I'll be afar, there will be things I can do to protect Her Majesty. In fact, always being at her side might actually cause you to overlook threats from time to time. I may even serve Her Majesty in a way you never could.
I like Monica's character, even though she's obviously a little bit too devoted, but God, those not shoulder pads, but, you know, just feels like so poofy. It just looks odd. Like, it's not bad, just odd.
That is a promising thought, Monica.
I feel like I had to get that in before the conversation ended. Now, what about this Bernie thing? That makes sense. You're not deep in the bond yet. Alas. I just realized she actually does have conversations with all the main characters, and then the side characters she starts to taper off. Now, Bernie doesn't have conversations with all the characters like Hubert. She's never going to get along with Hubert. I'm actually impressed that she doesn't get along with Ferdy either, but it's funny because Hubert! She's going to run that way. Kind of cute that she and Lindhard get the only ones that really get along, you know, male to female wise during the playthrough, but that's cute. Just I can totally, I expect she even gets a conversation with Hubert. Just alright, well, seeing as we're already 51 minutes in, I think this is a wonderful time to call it quits. So new computer wise, I may get it set up tonight, I may get it set up tomorrow. If it's tomorrow, I may not get to do a video or something in the morning like I'd like to. We'll have to see. I do not know how it's going to go. You know, a lot of moving parts with this. Well, a lot of literally moving parts, but also a lot of transitional stuff. You gotta download OBS again, gotta re-download all the games. That, you know, minus this one obviously, but a lot of stuff going on. So I gotta figure out the best way to make it all work. And having to do it till next weekend, so we'll see about that. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, you all take care. I look forward to seeing you once again on the next adventure.